Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the second figure from TFC Toys in the Hercules series, and that's Heavy Labor. Now, Heavy Labor is not Long Haul, and Hercules is not Devastator. Be that as it may, you have a really nice artistic drawing here of Heavy Labor. Flip it on here on the side, another picture here, and then you see the mighty Hercules. Collect all members to create them. This being the second figure, as I said, the previous one was Exgra. You can see the robot mode, vehicle mode, and then kind of like the waist torso area, much like Long Haul formed that part on Devastator. Really cool. And you got some weird language here. Well, H518C21L519. Kind of when I look at it, it reminds me of like leak speak of Hercules. I don't know if that's right, but he even has it on the side of him there, so kind of interesting. But there he is. Now, I actually have heard some problems with this figure, so let's get him open and see exactly what we have. Alright guys, so here we have the Heavy Labor figure opened up and out of its packaging. And before I even do that, I want to tell you about this little piece right here. Now, if you guys remember my review of the Exgra figure, I have him in giant Devastator arm mode, and you might have remembered me mentioning this little bit right here. As you can see, there's a bit of a stress fracture that came from a basically poor design. So whenever you would move it, and it's going to be hard to do because I don't have any leverage here. Let me put this back on here real quick. Whenever you would try to move it, you can see that it separates right there. Closes, separates, you know, so it would eventually, over time, break. What the people at TFC Toys decided to do was include a replacement for that shovel. And they put it in this nice kind of package that if you bought the Heavy Labor figure, this was automatically sent to you. So all you have to do is open it up. Comes in this nice little sealed bag. Let me open this up. I'm having a hard time opening a plastic bag. Okay. And here you have the new shovel. Now here's a new one, and as you can see, obviously there's no pre-existing stress, otherwise that would be bad. But you can now open and bring this down a lot easier. There's no stress forming. On the other side, nothing forming there. Well, except I didn't have it plugged in all the way. So now we have a very nice new replacement for Exgra, and that's definitely something that I appreciate and really, really respect them for actually acknowledging and fixing. Absolutely wonderful job. Now, that being said, there was also a problem with the Heavy Labor figure itself as well, and we'll get into that in just a minute. But as you can see, here you have him in his vehicle mode. Now, this is a dump truck mode, which is really actually kind of small in terms of size. In terms of the general size for this really is kind of like a deluxe size. I mean, it really is kind of small, but it's definitely heavy. There is some heavy weight in this. There's a lot going in with this figure, and it compacts really nicely, and I think looks very good. As you see, the little weapons, his guns can store up here on the side, kind of like smokestacks, but we're going to get rid of those. And the vehicle mode, just in general, is really kind of nice. I mean, there you see his dump truck. Doesn't really function. I mean, you can't actually have it dump anything or anything of that nature. People are complaining that you can see his hands, and here are the Hercules leg pads or connector bits right there. But overall, I mean, this thing is actually pretty nice. I really like the silver kind of metallic wash that they put here on the grill. Very cool looking. They carried that over as well with the windows, which, that's okay. But overall, this is a very nice vehicle. One of my minor complaints is this piece right here. You can see, like, it shifts up, it keeps wanting to go down, and then when you do it, you can see that it doesn't touch the ground anymore, so that kind of sucks. But, I mean, it rolls fairly well. I mean, this is definitely a nice dump trunk mode, I suppose. You really can't go too terribly wrong with it. Now to transform them up, this is actually pretty simple. All of these are actually pretty simple for the most part. Just take the legs, and these unpeg from right here, kind of bring those down, and then this whole assembly right here, you need to angle this. This is kind of tough to get inside there. You have to angle this entire assembly here all the way down, just like so. Kind of take these wheels, and then you can push them up just kind of up into this cavity area right up here. Take these arms here, well, what would become the arms, these separate, kind of wiggle these, bring these out, come around here to the legs, take this section here, this is going to rotate down and around, this is going to rotate down and around just like so. And then this is always hard for me to do because I don't got fingernails, but pull out his feet. Come on, this one's the tough one. Come on.
There we go. So there you have his feet and his legs transformed and looking pretty good. Spin around here, take this section, this just kind of rotates back and just kind of rests right there. Take these arms, these are going to rotate down. This little section right here is going to fold up, rotate this around. This section here rotates up, and then you rotate this around, revealing his hand. So again, do that on this side, rotate that down, rotate that around, rotate this section up, rotate this section in, oh, actually, the reverse, there we go. Rotate that around just like so. Bring this section down, then open up this piece right here, then reach inside here, take his head, which, just flop it down. That pegs right back in there. And here you have heavy labor in his robot mode. Now, in general, I really do like the way that this robot mode looks. This guy is big and bulky. I mean, he's got some robot kibble here on the back. He kind of leans forward just a little bit. There we go. You know, it's not as long haul looking as I would like him to be, but this is definitely a nice classicized look for him. I absolutely love this. Now his head rotates. It's kind of on a little bit of a ball joint, not too much of one really, and mostly it's just because this is kind of floppy. The arms rotate here at the shoulder, they move in and out. They're actually, no, that's not a ball joint, it's just a swivel joint, but you get a full range of motion there. Bends at the elbow, nothing at the wrist, although you can kind of move it like that, I guess, but that's not really anything. He does rotate here at the waist, but you're going to have to move this bit up just a little ways. So you do have some nice rotation there. Forward, back, in, out, rotate at the upper part of the thigh, bends here at the knee, and then a little bit of pivot, I guess, here in the foot. Now, the biggest problem with this was also in the design of the figure. Unfortunately, when the TFC decided to make this, the actual, like, crotch area, the hip area, was kind of poorly designed. They made the ratchet joint a little bit too tight, I guess. But one thing that's actually really cool, and I normally would have shown this off in a subsequent video, but I wanted to show it off on this because this can actually really, really damage your figure. As you see, this is the old, like, hip area. I had the replacement piece in there. Now, one thing that I want to show you is when you take this off, you zoom in here, and you can see that these teeth have been really kind of grinded down. Now, I really didn't move him all that much, but you can see a lot of damage on here and on this one as well. Well, here's this side. I mean, this is heavily damaged and very chewed up on both of these. Now, if you have that as a problem on your figure, which almost everybody does, I really don't know anybody that doesn't have that problem. If you got the neck breaker figure, which realistically, if you're going to get this guy, why aren't you going to get neck breaker? But if you got the neck breaker figure, you got the whole new hip assembly, which replaces that and fixes that problem. So again, very nice that they actually went that extra step to correct a problem. I absolutely love that. Now, in terms of his accessories, he comes with this kind of red translucent gun and this purple one, which I like the purple one a whole lot better. I mean, that just looks a whole lot more Constructicon-y. I mean, that's really kind of cool. But as you can see, in terms of vehicle mode, the guy was really kind of small. But when you get him in this actual robot mode, he's about Voyager size. I mean, he gets really big, and he, like I said, very heavy, very good quality on this. Now, you guys know how much I love companies such as Repro labels. They do a wonderful job of taking figures like this and really going that little extra mile, I suppose. Obviously, he can't have any kind of Decepticon symbols on him because, well, you know, that's kind of illegal. But thanks to the folks at Repro Labels, we do have a classic long haul upgrade set for this figure, just to kind of give him a little extra details and kind of give him more of a Decepticon look. And you can make your figure going from looking like this to looking like this. And once again, the people over at Repro Labels just, in my opinion, very subtly add some wonderful detail to this figure, much like all their other figures. As you can see, you add some really nice Decepticon logos right up on side there. One very minor thing that I absolutely love is they include two little stickers, well, 4 stickers in total, to kind of give little headlights right here. I mean, normally they were just black, and that's a little crooked. Let's see straight. There we go. But that just makes it pop. I love the new abdomen area. You got some nice little stickers right here on the sides of the thighs, and you have some stickers here also on the feet. They had some nice stickers here on the side as well. I love this one because it covers up those weird numbers there, which I don't know what they mean. I didn't particularly like them, so I was happy to see that they actually replaced those. You had some stickers up here, making the windows of the cockpit area kind of purple, matching along with what they did with the Exgra, which I love. And then you have some more little warning stickers right here, which you'll see off more in the actual vehicle mode. But, I mean, just, in my opinion, subtle little differences that just pull it out. I mean, you can't have a construction vehicle without warning things on there. I mean, you just have to have those. I just think it's absolutely wonderful looking. Like I said, just subtle little differences. Just kind of put in random spots that really just kind of pull everything out and just make this guy just stand out so much better. Now to transform him back. Well, a lot of people, first of all, I'm going to tell you, a lot of people keep asking me, are you going to show the various limb modes? I'm going to actually show that to you guys in a final video. I'm going to take all the figures when I actually do Hercules and show you how to transform them into the various limbs and then combine them in that video. So that's going to be one entirely separate video in itself. So, taking these arms, we're transforming them, rotate these down, kind of straighten that out, fold that down, fold this bit down just like so. Take this, well actually, sorry, you should take this section here, rotate this around, and you're going to see a little tiny indentation here that this little tab is going to fit into, just like so. Kind of push that together, then rotate that around, take this section, rotate that around, there we go, fold that together, and then just kind of give that a little squeeze. Take this section here, angle that down, rotate that around, rotate that around, so you have the arms done just like this. And I just love that look. That's just kind of cool. You put some black stickers inside there, really again just pulls it out and gives it a whole different kind of depth to it. I mean, I love the way that looks. Take the head, fold this section down, rotate that down, and close that just like so. Come around here, rotate these out to the side, bring this section up in this kind of accordion's outward, fold that up, rotate this down and around, and then you have a little peg here, 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 and here. And these all just have to line up together and then just tab together and just give that a little squeeze just like so. Do that on both sides. Kind of get that there, squeeze that, squeeze that, and squeeze that. Give it all a little squeeze, and now you have the truck bed, I suppose, done. Then just take the feet, fold these up inside the body, just like so, rotate. Now this is actually kind of, well, fold this up, and here's another little sticker section that I'm going to have to show you off. Kind of rotate this back, rotate these out. It's a little bit easier to do it like this. Rotate this out, kind of get these out of the way for right now, and then rotate this down so that the little exposed part of the Hercules connector comes out. Bring that out. Come on, there we go. It's very tight, so, I mean, that's a very good thing. Alright, then bring this in, just like so. Then bring that crotch piece, come on, bring that all the way up. And then you're going to see underneath here, there's going to be a little slot here and on the inside there. That just tabs right inside here. So just kind of push that up, line everything up, give that a little squeeze, just like so. Then take these wheels, bring these down, because they're normally up, so make sure you bring them all the way down. And here you have him back in his, oh, he lost the sticker. Oh wait, here's a sticker. There we go, that's better. Sorry about that. These are definitely very delicate stickers because they're so small, so you might not want to put those on. Or, I mean, you can even take a little dab of white paint and maybe put it there. That would probably look good too, especially if you're having a hard time with the stickers. But here you have him back in his excavator mode, or I'm sorry, his dump truck mode. And as you can see, really nice kind of grill added on there. What's kind of funny, if we zoom in on this piece right here, here's some Repro Labels humor for you. That's his crotch. Absolutely love it. And as you can see, like I said, you got some really nice kind of black details that go through here. The warning stickers. both sides. You also have them going across there. I mean, this is just an absolutely better looking figure with these stickers. Now, without a doubt, guys, I really do believe that the TFC Toys Hercules figures are some of the best third-party figures I have ever seen. Without a doubt, these rank really high up there, especially with companies like Fans Project putting stuff out, Perfect Effects. TFC has really hit this out of the ballpark, in my opinion. Now, the biggest downfall is these are pricey figures. These are going to run you close to $100. So they are definitely not for everybody. Unfortunately, younger fans are going to have a harder time getting a hold of these. And the longer that it goes, they're probably going to sell out. But at $100 a figure for 6 figures, you're looking at $600 for a custom Devastator. I've said this many times before to friends privately and things of that nature. $600 is maybe a third of what you would pay like a customizer to actually just take parts from other Transformers, use magnets, stick them together in weird ways, and call it Devastator. At least this way, we're getting all individual brand new figures that have individual robot modes and combine in a completely cool way to form basically Devastator. I absolutely cannot recommend this set more if you guys have the means to get these. And if you do, again, I do recommend taking a look at the Repro label stickers because I just think it really pulls it out and just gives it a much more complete look. I mean, this guy is just fun, and it just looks more like a construction vehicle now. I really think that these warning stickers are just absolutely essential. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry it took so long, but when I do these reviews, I want to do them including the Repro label stickers so you guys get a full look at these and how great they can actually look when they're fully complete. So thanks for being patient, and until next time, this has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.
To fight in disguise, transform.